Hello friends, welcome to my channel CKJFOOTBALL. Today I bring you the football match between Chelsea and Juventus Club Friendly 2026. This match which is created in PES 21 simulation eFootball gameplay. This video is a football simulation gameplay created for entertainment purpose only and do not contain any real match footage, live coverage or official broadcasts. Enjoy this realistic gameplay and please do subscribe to support my channel. Thank you.
So off we go then. Pedro Neto.
Caicedo.
Pedro Neto.
James.
Pedro Neto. That's tidy. Bremer attempts a clearance. And a chance!
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Hato has it in a wide position. And back out it comes. He can get that clear.
Fernandes. And it's James.
Nice control. But he's had a shot!
Openda. Francisco Conceição. Yildiz. McKennie. Kostic. Vlahovic. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Kostic. Francisco Conceição. McKennie.
Oh, it's played into the area. He's had a shot! Lino Gittins. João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's hoisted clear.
McKennie. Yildiz. And it's McKennie.
Some good work on the right flank here. Aimed in towards the centre. Up he goes!
James. Fernandes. Colwell.
Looks to the other side.
Hato. Lino Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Hato. Fernandes.
Who's he going to play in? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Fernandes.
Goes short. Oh, nice touch.
Fernandes. He'll try to keep this alive. McKennie getting this one clear. McKennie. Yildiz. McKennie. Does really well to win the ball there. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hato. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Ball is over the line. Pedro Neto flings it across. So who's he picking out? Gets it away. And it's Caicedo. And there's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Francisco Conceição. McKennie. Yildiz. McKennie making good progress on the right-hand side. McKennie with the delivery.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. McKennie clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's a cute ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Openda. João Pedro. And here's Neto. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Kelly can get it clear. And it's Fernandez. Out towards the flank. Cleared without complication. Francisco Conceição. That's really well manoeuvred. Francisco Conceição. Yildiz. Proves too strong. João Pedro. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Out to the right. Locatelli. Shifted upfield. James. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. João Pedro. That's surely a foul. Free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Going for goal! That was travelling. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. Yildiz. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. McKennie. And it's McKennie. That's Yildiz. Here comes the corner. Caicedo. James. Pato. Fofana. It's a mighty looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Francisco Conceição. And we're not going to make any further progress now. João Pedro. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Kalulu is there, and he can get that clear. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Can he finish? That's got him rattled.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bino Gittins. Pato. Pato charging forward down that flank. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Yildiz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Openda. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chalobah with the clearance. McKennie, chance to play it in. And it's Conceição. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not...
And he shoots! What about this cross? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kostic have it back and can go again. Francisco Conceição. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Openda shapes to shoot. That's going to go a long way. And here's Openda. Conceição. And here's Yildiz. Francisco Conceição. And here's Openda. Pato. Shoots in the box if he gets his head up. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
it's been taken short. Fernandez. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Francisco Conceição. Yildiz.
Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back.
Locatelli. Kostic. Locatelli. João Pedro. Locatelli makes the interception. Locatelli, and the keeper's got it again. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Rema chooses to go cross-field. Kostic. And it's McKennie. McKennie, and here's up
And a shot!
James. Caicedo. James. Hato. Fernandez. Lino Gittins.
João Pedro.
James pings it across.
Oh, what a climb! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kostic. And it's Conceição. Kostic. Locatelli.
That's good play.
Lino Gittins.
And claimed it back swiftly. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Fernandez. Hato. And he goes cross-field. James. And here's Neto.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Great reaction! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
James.
Lovely bit of skill.
Pedro Neto.
0-0 still. Don't have the chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Locatelli. Yildiz. Kostic. Yildiz. Cleared away. Fernandez. Caicedo, aim forwards. Bino Gittins. Hato, gently done. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played towards the other side. Hato. Chalobah. Bino Gittins. And here's Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Vlahovic. Locatelli. McKennie. Locatelli. And it's Locatelli. And here's Vlahovic. Locatelli. Sanchez deals with that nice and simple. Fofana. Fofana over towards the opposite flank. Colwell. Fofana. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hato. Fernandez. That has found him in acres of space. Kostic. Vlahovic. Now here's the delivery. And he cuts up the supply. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That has been knocked clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vlahovic moved on forwards. Openda made out to the left flank. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Kostic. And it's Locatelli. And here's Vlahovic. And here's Vlahovic. Produces a cross. There are a few waiting for it. Here comes another cross. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Bino Gittins. Bino Gittins.
James. Pedro Neto. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yildiz. McKennie. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. McKennie. Yildiz. And it's McKennie. McKennie tries making a foray down the right. Francisco Conceição. That is lovely. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Francisco Conceição. Knocks it out wide. Real chance here. McKennie. Played out to the right. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Looks to the other side. And it's played forward by no Gittins. Oh, look at the space here. Now it's shot. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Defending of the desperate variety. Fernandez. That's very neat. Chooses to go back. McKennie. Kostic. Yildiz. Oh, sweet feet. McKennie. He is just caressing the ball. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Nicely intercepted. Yildiz. Yildiz. Yildiz with the cross. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. James. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. There could be danger here. Hangs in across. It's a goal kick. Kalulu forwards and with intent. McKennie. Yildiz. McKennie. And it's Kostic. Changes him with that pass.
Pedro Neto. James. Hato. Schwab goes for the shot! That's a throw. Francisco Conceição. And it's Conceição. Oh, that's neat. Francisco Conceição succumbs to the pressure. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. And it's Hato.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
McKennie. Hit into the middle. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cleared away. He's in plenty of space here. Pedro Neto. And that's aimed into the middle. And here's Neto. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Openda. Kostic. And it's McKennie. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Hato wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
McKennie, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Yildiz. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Vlahovic goes on a charge down the left. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Colwell. James, and it goes cross-field. Francisco Conceição. And here's Openda! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe? Colwell, gently done. Yildiz. Yildiz. Vlahovic shifted upfield. Yildiz. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. And here's Yildiz. Lovely feet. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Takes the shot! And that's off target. They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Now he's off and running. Pedro Neto. Kostic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yildiz. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição gets a foot in here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Fofana. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Bino Gittins. João Pedro. Corner it is. Tries to clear. Bremer chooses to go cross-field. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Locatelli. And here's Vlahovic. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's come loose. Very nicely done. And it's Conceição. Kostic. And here's Openda. And the ball's come loose here. Tries to get it clear. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. McKennie. Kostic. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Caicedo. Hato. Fofana. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto. Locatelli. Aim forwards. McKennie. Yildiz. McKennie. Locatelli. Vlahovic. And it's Kostic. Francisco Conceição. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Kostic. Locatelli. Now it's Vlahovic. Vlahovic. Is the shot on? Locatelli. Played into the middle. Chalobah clears it away. And it's James. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Fernandes. Di Gregorio breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vlahovic. Out of play for a throw. Kostic. Vlahovic. Francisco Conceição. Vlahovic. Caicedo. Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. João Pedro, over to the left. Fernandes. McKennie with a fine tackle. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. From the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that is asking for trouble.
And it's Caicedo.
Here's Fernandes. Fernandes is fouled. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Francisco Conceição. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That's a good foot in there. João Pedro. James. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's João Pedro. Bino Gittins! Yildiz. Kostic. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. And it's Locatelli. Locatelli going full tilt down the left. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. This physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Kostic. Francisco Conceição. That's really well manoeuvred. McKennie. Yildiz. Locatelli. Kostic. Locatelli. And here's Vlahovic. And here's Vlahovic. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Fernandes. Hato. Bino Gittins. Chalobah. Moved on forwards. Yildiz. Fernandes. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro tries a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Ooh, can he get onto this? Vlahovic. And it's Locatelli. Played into the middle. Fofana clears it away. James. Played towards the other side. Fofana. Hato. A heavy challenge. Fernandes. Fernandes laid out to the left flank. Bremer getting this one clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Fernandes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vlahovic. Locatelli, and it goes cross-field. McKennie. Yildiz. McKennie. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Stitch. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
And the keeper has it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kelly. Kalulu. Yildiz. McKennie. McKennie carries the ball down the right. Does really well to win the ball there. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Calmly anticipates. Bino Gittins. Fofana, aim forwards. Caicedo. Played towards the other side. Locatelli. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yildiz. McKennie. Kelly. Kostic. Vlahovic. And it's Locatelli. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. Kostic. It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared away. James. And here's Openda. McKennie. And it's McKennie. Nice control. Francisco Conceição. And here's McKennie. And here's Locatelli. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. James. Caicedo. Caicedo chooses to go cross-field. And that's been won straight back. Moved on forwards. Vlahovic. Locatelli. And he's got his cross in. Referee's given a throw. And here's Yildiz. Turns and goes back. Muscular approach does pay off here. Conceição has been caught there, it's a foul.
Locatelli. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bino Gittins. And it's Hato. Kalulu. Kostic. Vlahovic, right over towards the opposite flank. And the finish! Colwell. Chalobah gently done. Caicedo. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Fernandes, long ball upfield. Driving on, a real charge here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Vlahovic. Locatelli. Played into the middle. Punched away. Francisco Conceição. Out to the right. McKennie. He's gone backward here. And here's McKennie. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Kostic with the short one. Vlahovic, here comes the shot at goal! He can get that clear. McKennie. Kostic. And it's Locatelli. Clipped into space. It's really well cleared. Here's a chance! It's anyone's ball now. And it's been taken short. Locatelli. Time to deliver. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's João Pedro. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Fernandes plays it short. Cross goes in there. Decent chance! McKennie. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. McKennie gets over and intercepts. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Spread out to the left. Hato pings it across. Yildiz. McKennie. Locatelli. Locatelli. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Kostic. Francisco Conceição. Out towards the flank. And that has been cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Kostic. And here's Yildiz. Driving forward. Bullish header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's played forward. Vlahovic. Locatelli. It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? And here's Kostic. Fires it in low. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Colwell. Played towards the other side. Fernandez. Vlahovic. Francisco Conceição. Conceição forwards and with intent. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins. Yildiz wins the duel this time. Francisco Conceição. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Kostic. Locatelli. Locatelli chooses to go cross-field. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Fofana. Caicedo. Half an hour played now. Hato. There he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins. Yildiz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vlahovic. Francisco Conceição. And here's Openda. Oh, shooting chance! Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Vlahovic goes on a charge down the left. Defending of the desperate variety. That's tidy. McKennie puts a cross in. Colwell. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Pato. Fofana. Openda. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Bino Gittins. Fernandes.
And it's played forward. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Pedro Neto.
Yildiz. Out to the left it goes. And here's Kostic. And they win it back again. James.
McKennie cuts it out. Bino Gittins.
Caicedo.
Pedro Neto.
James. Fernandes. Over to the left. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yildiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fofana. Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Nicely by the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Locatelli.
Vlahovic.
Locatelli.
Francisco Conceição.
McKennie.
Kostic. Francisco Conceição.
Locatelli.
Vlahovic. And it's Locatelli.
Plenty waiting in the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Locatelli.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Kalulu.
Yildiz. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. Pedro Neto. Making progress on the ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attempts a clearance. Fernandez gets a cross in. Fernandez. Deftly away. Bino Gittins. Spread out to the left. Bino Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Out to the left it goes. Caicedo. Yildiz makes the interception. Openda powering forward here. Proves too strong. Openda is fouled. Cleared away. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Conceição. Now this could shoot! Kostic goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And he's there to clear it. What a throw in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Openda. Succumbs to the pressure.
Pedro Neto.
Colwell. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Looks to the other side. James. Caicedo.
Pedro Neto.
Bremer. Kostic. Vlahovic. Locatelli. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. James. Played towards the other side. Fernandez. And it's Hato. Hato. That's an imaginative pass. Hato looking to get on the end of this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's managed to get free. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. This looks promising. Hato. That looks a good ball through. Kostic. Caicedo. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Caresses it through. Brilliantly cut out. Vlahovic. Half-time getting close now. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Francisco Conceição. Kostic, shifted upfield. Fernandez. Hato. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. Conceição, aim forwards. Yildiz. Out for a throw. Fernandez. Hato. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Kostic. Locatelli. Yildiz. McKennie. Kostic. Locatelli. Cleared without complication. That'll be a throw-in. Kostic. Vlahovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Chalobah. Fernandez. Fofana. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. McKennie makes the interception. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Bremer. Kalulu. McKennie. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. And it's Kostic. Pedro Neto. James. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. It's run loose here. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Oh, that's a nice ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedro Neto.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
McKennie. Vlahovic. Conceição. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Pato. Colwill. Aim forwards. Caicedo. Fofana. Ooh, can he get onto this? Kelly. Kostic. Vlahovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Kostic. Kalulu. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Played towards the other side. Yildiz. And it's Conceição. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vlahovic! It's anyone's ball now. Locatelli, and that's aimed into the middle. Pato gets it away. Now it's João Pedro. Thinks one through. James stood his ground strongly. Vlahovic. Openda. McKennie. McKennie gently done. Bino Gittins. Pato. Fernandez. Fofana. Pato. Colwill. Vlahovic. Francisco Conceição. And they've got rid. Kostic. Caicedo wins the duel this time. James. Colwill. Caicedo. Fernandez. Fofana. Pato. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. McKennie attempts a clearance. Proves too strong. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Bremer. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Locatelli. McKennie. Yildiz. Oh, such a clever touch. Searching pass he's played there. Yildiz. And here's Vlahovic. And here's Locatelli! Deftly away. And it's Kostic. Goes for goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear.
Pedro Neto.
Colwill. Caicedo. Chalobah. Colwill. Played over towards the opposite flank. Kostic. Locatelli. Looks to the other side. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Clearly not happy with that. Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kostic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Changes him with that pass. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. Yildiz. No foul, says the referee. João Pedro. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's Fernandez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Francisco Conceição. That's Yildiz. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. And he decides to cross it. Colwill is there, and he can get that clear. Fofana, and he goes cross-field. Bino Gittins. McKennie. Yildiz. Showing good feet. Conceição. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Vlahovic. whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Crossfield, changing the point of attack. Kalulu. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Rema. And it's McKennie. McKennie. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Time to deliver. And the shot! Pedro Neto. James. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Kostic. Caicedo. Colwell. James. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kostic. Rema forwards and with intent. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
We all love a try, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Colwell. João Pedro Neto, spread out to the left. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Yildiz. Kostic, shifted upfield. Openda, shapes to shoot! Fernandez chooses to go cross-field. Played towards the other side. Pato. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Great defending, strong and determined.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Kostic. Locatelli. Oh, sweet feet. Chance to play it in. Francisco Conceição. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. James. He is through here. Very nicely done. Nice defending, physical and effective. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yildiz. And it's Kostic. Caresses it through. Kostic. Vlahovic. There's the shot! Hato. First quarter of an hour gone. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, it's certainly not a draw affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Kenny. Yildiz tries making a foray down the right. Conceição. Kostic. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross goes in there. That's not going far. João Pedro. James. Hato. João Pedro. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. James. Hangs one in. That is a brilliant interception. Kostic. And it's played forward. Francisco Conceição. Caicedo. And it's Hato. By no Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. He's cut it out. Locatelli. Locatelli. McKennie, gently done. Openda. Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chalobah attempts a clearance. Colwell tries to clear. McKennie. Vlahovic. Hit into the middle. Chalobah clears it away. Kostic goes short. And it's McKennie. Locatelli. No, again there's no way through. Kostic. Fernandez. Now he's got space here. McKennie attempts a clearance. This one clear. Openda. Driving on and making good progress. Locatelli. Openda. There's the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Pedro Neto. James. Oh, that's neat. And here's Neto. Out to the right. Locatelli does really well to win the ball there. Francisco Conceição. Kostic, aim forwards. Yildiz. McKennie. Flings it across. James.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Kostic. And here's up. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for him. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Locatelli. That's a cute ball. Pedro Neto is there and he can get that clear. Chance for a shot! He can get that clear. Fofana. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. And it's James. Bino Gittins. Fernandez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bino Gittins. And it's Hato. The referee's awarded a free kick. There to get it away. Craig Crossfield changing the point of attack. James. Bino Gittins. James. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. They've played it short. And it's hoisted clear. There will be a throw-in. There are a few waiting for it. Bino Gittins with the cross. And the shot! That's really well cleared. Nice control. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vlahovic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Locatelli head over towards the opposite flank. That's good play. And it's McKennie. That's very neat. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. And here's Vlahovic. Vlahovic. Kostic. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. Now it's Yildiz. Francisco Conceição. Openda. Can he finish? Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Bino Gittins. That's a little off target. Fofana. And it's Hato. Hato. Bino Gittins. Oh, good ball! Pedro Neto! And the goalkeeper's put a good palm to that. He's had a shot! Locatelli. Hello, that is pretty much the end of that. Fernandez. Caicedo played out towards the right wing. Nice physical challenge. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kelly. João Pedro. Bino Gittins. That is lovely. Over to the left. Hato. Bino Gittins. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caicedo. Oh, look at the space here. James opts to play it back. Bino Gittins. Bino Gittins! That was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. And it's Caicedo. He's being urged to shoot. He's shooting! Vlahovic. Kostic. Yildiz. McKennie. Conceição. Kostic. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Kostic. And the shot! And he's there to clear it. And it's Conceição. It's a great ball here. Bino Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. Hato. Fernandez forwards and with intent. McKennie. That's good play. Oh, it's come loose. Kostic. And here's Vlahovic. Vlahovic! Oh, he's missed it. Colwell, aim forwards. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. And it's James. Showing good feet. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he has been fouled there. bar! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's good running with the ball. Great defending, strong and determined.
Chalobah.
Referee's given a throw.
Fofana. Fernandes. Chalobah, aim forwards. James. Kostic producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McKennie. Moved on forwards, and here's Openda. Chalobah does really well to win the ball there. Colwell. Fernandes. Fofana. Fernandes. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Caicedo. Fofana. Caicedo. Colwell. James. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hato. Good play on the left-hand side here. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. McKennie. Vlahovic going great guns here. Played into the middle. Fofana clears it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That'll be a throw. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Pedro Neto. Vlahovic. João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. Hato. Now it's João. Big chance! And he's there to clear it. McKennie. Yildiz. McKennie. Kostic. And here's Vlahovic. And it's Locatelli. Caicedo does well to get it back. João Pedro, that's a little off target. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that pass just didn't quite work. Rema.
Chalobah, played over towards the opposite flank. And it's McKennie. McKennie. Cross to the back post. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Fofana. Fernandez. Chalobah. Hato. Chalobah. Caicedo. Nice physical challenge. Openda. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vlahovic. McKennie. Yildiz. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vlahovic. That is lovely. Locatelli. Lovely feet. Hit into the middle. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Chalobah. Fernandez. Hato. Chalobah. Colwell. Aim forwards. Vlahovic. James. Chalobah. And it's played forward. Chalobah gently done. Hato. Great defending, strong and determined. Yildiz. Keeps on running. That's tidy. And it's Conceição. A real chance! And he thumps it clear. Defending of the... Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away. Kalulu forwards and with intent. McKennie. Kostic. And here's Yildiz. And the shot! It's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Kelly does really well to win the ball there. That pass has been well intercepted.
Pedro Neto.
Fofana. Chalobah. Fernandez. Chalobah. Hato. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu shifted upfield. Kostic. Locatelli. McKennie. Yildiz going full steam down the flank. Moved on forwards. Hato. Caicedo. Vlahovic. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Openda.
Pedro Neto.
Colwill. Fofana. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. Hato. João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Openda. Conceição, that's an imaginative pass. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he deliver? McKennie.
Pedro Neto.
Caicedo. Chalobah, aim forwards. Fernandez. Chalobah. Hato. Chalobah. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Chalobah. Caicedo. Colwill.
Pedro Neto.
Now it's João Pedro. And it's James. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Kostic. Vlahovic. What a throw in. Colwill. Fofana. Caicedo. Fernandez. Chalobah gently done. And it's Hato. Picks it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Yildiz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Colwill. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Played out to the right. Played back in. Caicedo. James. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. McKennie drives forward on the overlap. Yep, it's a corner. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Yildiz. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Vlahovic. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yildiz. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. And here's Openda. Deftly away. Bremer forwards and with intent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Yildiz with the cross. Fernandez spread out to the left. Locatelli. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vlahovic. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Hato. Fofana. Hato. Caicedo. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. João Pedro. Hato. João Pedro. That's a throw. Caicedo. João Pedro. Oh, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's on a charge. A chance to play it in. Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. That's a nicely weighted pass, and he's picked it up out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. In by James. Might be danger here. And he's heaved it away. Fofana. Colwell. Caicedo. James. Chalobah. Fofana. Fernandez. Hato. Joao Pedro. Over to the left. Fernandez. Hato looking to hit the byline here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's James. Now it's Pedro Neto. Vlahovic. Yildiz. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Showing good feet. Vlahovic. McKennie. That's very neat. McKennie, back would it go. He's having a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Kostic. McKennie. McKennie. And here's Yildiz. He whips it across. Vlahovic. McKennie. Yildiz. And it's Conceição. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. Oh, that's neat. It's a good-looking delivery. Gets it away. Played into space. McKennie. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conceição. Out towards the flank. McKennie tries to dink it through. Caicedo. Tries a measured ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Fernandez with the short one. Pedro Neto, and that's aimed into the middle. Bremer gets rid without sophistication. And it's Hato. And the shot's on here. Chance to deliver. And that has been cleared. And the counter is on. James. Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. That is a brilliant interception. Conceição shifted upfield. Vlahovic. Vlahovic gently done. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fernandez. Colwell. Chalobah. Moved on forwards. Kalulu forwards and with intent. Yildiz. McKennie picks it up now. And it's Kostic. Out to the right. And here's Yildiz. Deep cross. Kostic does really well to win the ball there. McKennie aim forwards. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Have it back and can go again. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Lovely bit of skill. McKennie. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Pato. Fernandez.
Pedro Neto.
Colwell. James has created one goal already. Looks to the other side. McKennie. McKennie. Crossing. That's an excellent interception. Fofana.
Pedro Neto.
Colwell.
Pedro Neto.
Joao Pedro. And he's on his way! Spread out to the left. Hato. Goes on a run down the left wing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Pedro Neto.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Kalulu. Yildiz. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Colwell. Caicedo. Chalobah.
Pedro Neto.
Fernandez. And it's Hato. And here's Neto. Vlahovic. Openda. And he's on his way! Openda played through into space. That's the throw. Bino Gittins. Hato. Fernandez. Fofana. Hato. Colwell. James. Caicedo. Colwell. Fernandez. Kostic. McKennie. McKennie. Yildiz. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Colwell. Fofana. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. James. Caicedo. Fernandez. Chalobah. Hato. Purring through the gears. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kenny tries to clear. Kostic. Locatelli. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Caicedo. Hato. And here's Openda. Francisco Conceição. And it's McKennie. That's good play. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Vlahovic! And that has been cleared. That's a throw. He has a... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Just off target. Kostic with the short one. Cross in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that is out of play. Yildiz with the cross. Not one of his best. Caicedo. James. Colwill. Fernandez. And here's Openda. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hato. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Fernandez. Played over towards the opposite flank. James. Oh, a delicate chip through. Bremer getting this one clear. And here's Neto. Kelly clears it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hit into the middle. And he thumps it clear. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Good chance here!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Openda. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Pedro Neto. Plays it through.
James. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
A chance to play it in.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vlahovic. And it's Conceição. McKennie. Oh, it's played into the area, and the keeper beats it away. Lovely bit of skill. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Caicedo.
Aim forwards.
João Pedro.
Bino Gittins. Yildiz. Francisco Conceição. And it's Locatelli. Locatelli.
Cleared without complication.
And claimed it back swiftly. Locatelli. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fernandes. Fofana. Fofana shifted upfield. McKennie. Yildiz. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. That's really well manoeuvred. Fofana. Caicedo. James. Oh, that's well done, really robust. McKennie. Conceição. And here's Vlahovic. Oh, that's nice. Vlahovic. And that's aimed into the middle. Bino Gittins.
João Pedro.
And here's Neto. Played out wide. James. James crosses. Nice physical challenge.
Bino Gittins.
Bino Gittins! That's got him rattled. Bremer. Krosnic. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Locatelli. Great run on the overlap here. No, he can't get past him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fofana. Chalobah. Caicedo.
Pedro Neto.
Colwell. Chalobah. Chalobah, gently done. McKennie.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Pedro Neto.
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
By no Gittins, and it's Fernandez. Caicedo. Conceição attempts a clearance. Oh, nice touch. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. Hato. It's a threatening ball. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bino Gittins actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Only partially clear. In by... Could be danger here. Colwell, aim forwards. Hato. Fernandez. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Conceição wins the duel this time. And here's Openda. Kostic. Succumbs to the pressure. Yildiz, who's steaming forward. McKennie charging forward down that flank. So who's he picking out? And it's Conceição. Kostic. Yildiz. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Colwell. James. James has created one goal already. Caicedo. James. And here's Neto. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Locatelli. Kostic. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. And here's Yildiz. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Bino Gittins. Hato. Fofana. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. And it's Hato. Incoming delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Yildiz. And it's McKennie. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It'll be a throw-in. Very nicely done. Looks across and plays it in.
Pedro Neto.
Let's pay off here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vlahovic's cross.
Pedro Neto.
Moved on forwards. McKennie. McKennie. Nice control. Francisco Conceição. Proves too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Colwill. James. Caicedo. James.
Pedro Neto.
Bino Gittins. Kalulu. McKennie. Kostic. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. And it's Kostic. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. McKennie. And here's Yildiz. And here's Yildiz. Bino Gittins. Colwill. And it's played forward. James. Some good work on the right flank here. James, forwards and with intent. Kostic. Locatelli. Locatelli. And here's Yildiz. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's a cute ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bremer. That's really well manoeuvred. Locatelli. There are a few waiting for it. Colwill. James. Colwill. Chalobah. Fofana. Fofana shifted upfield. And it's Hato. Bino Gittins. Conceição. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Fernandez. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Great defending, strong and determined. Vlahovic climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Colwell. Moved on forwards. João Pedro. And here's Openda. That is lovely. Colwell did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Openda. Colwell. Hato. Fofana. Chalobah. Hato. Bremer. Locatelli. Locatelli drives forward on the overlap. Clearly not happy with that.
Yildiz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Succumbs to the pressure. Kalulu. Locatelli. Played towards the other side. Yildiz. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Locatelli. Kostic. Drives it in. Hato tries to clear. They've played it short. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. James. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. João Pedro. Kelly. Chalobah. Chalobah gently done. James. Colwell. Fernandez. Fofana. And it's Hato. Now it's João Pedro. Vlahovic. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Very nicely done. Can he deliver? Fernandez gets rid without sophistication. João Pedro. Hato. Now it's João Pedro. Bino Gittins. Oh, that's a nice ball. Caught offside that time. Kalulu. Vlahovic. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. And here's Yildiz. McKennie. Hato getting this one clear. Chalobah. Hato. Fernandez. Chalobah. Caicedo. Colwill. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. James. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Francisco Conceição. And here's Yildiz. And it's Conceição. And here's McKennie. Nice control. Conceição. And he's gone backward here. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. Now, what about this cross? That is a brilliant interception. Francisco Conceição. Fernandez. Fofana. Chalobah. James. Aim forwards. Now it's Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins. Now that's well seen too. Bremer forwards and with intent. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Hato looks to the other side. And it's played forward. Over to the left. And the pass is intercepted. Bino Gittins. "75 minutes played. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. James done delicately. And claimed it back swiftly. Yildiz. Francisco Conceição. Yildiz. McKennie. Kostic. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's McKennie. McKennie with the delivery. And that has been cleared.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's João Pedro. James. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. By no Gittins. By no Gittins. And it's Hato. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That'll be a throw-in. McKennie puts a cross in. Yildiz herring after the ball here. McKennie. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Real chance! Vlahovic is flagged offside. Sanchez sends that a long way. Kostic. Yildiz has a look inside the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's well done, really robust. By no Gittins. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vlahovic, and he's on a charge.
This football simulation gameplay between Chelsea and Juventus for the Club Friendly 2026 football match has come to an end. I hope you've enjoyed this match, and thank you all for watching this football match simulation gameplay on my channel, CKJ Football. Keep watching. Thank you.